Nigeria do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Nigeria cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's another chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Fernandez looking to pen. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Back into the middle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. Like, being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And it's been taken short. Picked out Briz. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Delivers the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. That ball looks a good one. Could try cutting inside here. Mateus kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great ball, shoots! He scored! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Caicedo. Nicely shaped ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Ribery. And Ribery! And he comes up trumps again. So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Great vision. Real chance. He's had a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those...
And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, it's gone in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Out to the right. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Corner given. They're up to 5 corners now. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ribéry knocks it into space. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank.
Zanetti.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. But he's well positioned here. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Messi, and Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Bastoni. He's in plenty of space here. And Dijk gets good distance on it. Looking to play him in. And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's come in hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well read, nice interception. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's found a way through. And no, He's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Goes for a shot! Yes! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Nigeria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly...
Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Bastoni. Oh, what has happened here? Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's onto this. And the flag... Osimhen! It's in! And the turnaround is complete. Just extraordinary.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Nigeria get themselves into the lead. Well, another twist in this promotion epic. Nigeria are down to 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
He's gone for goal! It's a lucky 7th corner.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Camavinga. Mbappe! And the finish! They've scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 18.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Caicedo. And it's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. Ribery attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is good alertness. Mateus. Now, can they get him away? And that was very necessary. Rafinha, he's picked his way through, engages and forces him off the ball.
Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just...
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Nigeria blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Raya gets rid without sophistication. Threads one in. Son Heung-min, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zanetti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandez. Now Son Heung-min. No, that's been intercepted.
6
Mateus.
minutes has been indicated.
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Nigeria clearly now in lead preservation mode. Looking for options for movement. There's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Robertson. Son Heung-min aims beyond the defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Nielsen, and it's Ribery. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandez, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. Nigeria are going up, and now they can dream. Your final thoughts, Jim?
What a game. What a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Nigeria are all smiles coming into this game.
Hello, everybody,
They've already
and
secured their
welcome to
ticket to the
today's
promised
match.
land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Robertson, looking for a runner. Osimhen, and he's found a way past. Osimhen! And he's done it! And Nigeria are ahead! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 11, Osimhen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Hazard. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. And this is Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! Off the post! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And we have our very first corner. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way.
There they go, hunting again.
Knocks it into space. Bale. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Messi. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe. Lobbed in behind. And he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. And Fernandez. That has been slung wide. Now that is a hefty challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's being urged to shoot. Alexander-Arnold. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. What a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Dijk spots it and intercepts. Yamal. And for a moment, time stood still. It's their second corner of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Caicedo. Played out towards the right wing, and they can counter here. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. And he thumps it clear. They get a throw in. Chance for a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga. Oh, sweet feet. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he shoots! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And so we're off again. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Joao Felix. Messi. Tries to pass it through. He has found a way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yamal's cross. Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Osimhen. He's found a way through. Osimhen! No mistake! And they're back in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Nigeria go into the lead. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Now can he find a finish? Big chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The goal scorer after 56 minutes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And that could set him on his way. Face to face with the king. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quarter of an hour into the second half. Camavinga cuts it out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, this is a great position. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Camavinga has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Coming on the field is number 18.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. And he's on his way! No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. And it's been played through. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Robertson. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Caicedo. Oh, super ball! Mbappe.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 11, Osman. Number 6,
Fernandez.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Can he get it through?
Coming on the field,
Nigeria
number 15,
have, after this,
Hey.
one further
Number
opportunity
20,
to make a substitution.
Min.
Caicedo. Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Son Heung-min. Oh, good take in a good area. Kane. And that has been clubbed away. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Mbappe fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 2 then.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's burst through. And it's Christian. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish. Oh, that's a key interception. Opts for safety. Now who's going to be first to this? Now there's a fine... Can he finish? Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Nigeria really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines, and he's managed to get free. Hazard, good purposeful running this. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Kane! And he hits the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nigeria give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He's picked his way through. Hazard! Oh, that was a brilliant save. Oh, terrible. Decent chance! They've scored! And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike.
Number 79, João Felix.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Fernandez. And that's it. Nigeria can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Just a quick
Nigeria
reminder
desperately
today, please
failing
refrain
to
from
impose
parking
themselves on the
outside this
game.
stadium.
Decidedly
Thank you very
flat,
much for your
disjointed in
cooperation.
so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Nigeria are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard, and it's Caicedo. He's in a great position here. Chance! Threads one in. Oh, super find. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed.
Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Jorginho is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Chance to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And he shoots! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This to go one up. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now that's well seen too. Serginho looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Cross needs to be... He's got tall. It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping. And again. Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard stood up well to him there. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
But Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pinches it off him. Always onto this. That is good strength. Foden! And he's there to belt it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide. Out of play for a throw. Serginho. And that is a little undercooked. Now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. Caicedo is there, and he can pick it up. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Jorginho receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's being shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho. Now Hernandez. Caicedo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Camavinga. Fernandez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side,
and
misery on the other.
With a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Camavinga, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, terrible pass. Big chance, must be! Takes a shot! They've done it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
After 50 minutes is number 11, Osimhen.
So is this the start of a comeback? Looking for options for movement. Camavinga. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And here's Osimhen. Oh, that looks a decent... Big chance! He scores! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nigeria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Serginho has it in a wide position. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Offside.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Fernandez. Nigeria really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Hazard in acres of space out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Foden. Foden gets... Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 7, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Mbappe.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Cross to the back post. Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Camavinga knocks it into space. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's on it, can he get away? Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Might be danger here. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's Kane! And that has been clubbed away. Camavinga! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Camavinga, can he get on the end of this? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 11, Osimhen. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 15, Kane. Number 20, Son Heung-min.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Caicedo. Messi. Now it's Kane, in with the challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's managed to get free. Out towards the flank.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mbappe, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out to the right. Mbappe, looking to add to his goal. Now it's Son Heung-min. Looking for the run. Now this could... And Messi! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Foden. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Make his way to the information centre.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Nigeria are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player so technically gifted boasts such an excellent work rate.
No, absolutely not. Oh, that's Fiore! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Camavinga. Now, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Now it's Yamal, and that could set him on his way. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, look, it's Lewandowski! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Lewandowski really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, that should get the job done. He's cut it out. Camavinga. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Howson. Chance here to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. Camavinga. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Messi. That's tidy. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely shaped ball. And that's an excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played. Garcia tries to play it through. It's played through for him. Messi, plenty to aim at here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, super! Oh, shooting chance! Really well-taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lewandowski looking to get on the end of this. Robertson. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Vardiol cuts out the pass. And here's Osimhen. Pumas applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course... Hazard! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Jimenez. It's Camavinga. Robertson. And it's Camavinga. And it's Robertson. Looking for options for movement. Hazard picks it up out wide. It's Camavinga. Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Brilliantly cut out. Yamal has created one goal already. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the... Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pumas have their second corner now. Big header! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
El anotador, convertido en el minuto 39, número 16.
Pumas find a position of real strength now. Robertson. Camavinga. Defending was strong and firm. Jimenez. Fernandez. It's Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Camavinga. And it's Hazard. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste. Great vision. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. And smartly reclaimed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's away. Oh, he's defended. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Señoras y señores, queremos pedirles su apoyo para nuestra Fundación Solidaria Internacional. Se va a realizar un cambio.
And we're off again. Nigeria changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Mbappe might just make this. Nigeria, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Fernandez. And Caicedo. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Backward it goes. And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Robertson. And he's in on goal. And this is Messi. Garcia, given the lift of his goal.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now that's well seen too.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he was quick to react. Go that way. Look at the space here. Real chance! This time, surely! It's in! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Convertido en el minuto 64. Número 6.
Nigeria give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. It's a promising position. Fernandez. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Garcia. And he's managed to get free. And it's, can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold. A vicious ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. Lofted chance! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Caicedo. Kane. Robertson. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's come loose. And he can clear it away. Corner number 2 then. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Pressing high and with purpose. Garcia. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. And this is Lewandowski. Pumas have their third corner. He gets big! Oh, good stop by the keeper. Oh, what has happened here? Like, that could spell trouble.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Great chance! And he's opted for the long pass. Played out to the right. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Yamal. He's found the way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fernandez. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pumas needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the number on the board is 3. Kane, played out towards the right wing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So, third quarter of the game. That's that, the end. Nigeria have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Nigeria get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, I have a feeling that Shinji Kagawa will be key today, Peter.
He should feel good about himself as well. Fabulous applause as he came out of the tunnel. Mind you, great expectations as well.
Well, he's very good both on and off the ball, so he'll be constantly looking for space in and around the area to find a telling pass or two, or making those intelligent runs to get on the end of things.
And he's proved over the course of his career he can do all of those things and a whole lot more. Kagawa, and he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold, good ball, good take, shoots! Oh, he's been, and one more try!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne takes control of it and he's on the move. And he plays one through. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So, a breakthrough already. And back to the goalkeeper. Jimenez. Robertson. And it's Azar. Brilliantly cut out. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Bale. Bale takes a shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Alexander-Arnold. Marmoush. Now it's Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bale! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Azar. And a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The goal scorer.
That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That is good alertness. Fernandez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. And it's Van Dijk. This is Jimenez. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Caicedo. Jimenez. Camavinga. Now it's Bale. Now it's De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bale. Just a goal. Chance for a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Azar. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. No, again there's no way through. And it's Messi. Osimhen. Caicedo. Hazard. Big chance! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. De Bruyne.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And they're quick to get it back. Hazard. Osimhen. Marmoush. And this is Marmoush. He's through, it's one-on-one. And the shot! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. He's tried one! Now who's going to be first to this? Camavinga. They want to be quick to recover this. And this is Marmoush! Messi gets it away. De Bruyne. Caicedo. Hazard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's another good win of the ball. He has found the way through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Robertson. And it's Camavinga. A probing pass. Well, that has not gone well. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Jimenez. And it's Camavinga. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. That's good running with the ball. Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Nigeria.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be...
It's Hazard! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Caicedo gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Osimhen. Doué. That looks a decent ball. Szoboszlai! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Szoboszlai did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him.
Just the goalkeeper's... He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is... And the shot! Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Osimhen. And he's heaved it away. Nigeria have reclaimed it. Osimhen. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And the through ball. Doué. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. Back into the middle. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Camavinga. Fernandes.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Hazard. Great vision. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw. And it's Robertson. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, just skips past his man. They're urging him to shoot. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hazard. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Robertson. Camavinga. Caicedo. Aims beyond the defence. Messi gets into a good position. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Now it's Doué. Robertson makes the interception. He might be in here! And he's in. Can he finish? Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold.
Caicedo.
Threads one in. This looks promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Look at this. He's having a go. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Fernandez really...
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And here's the chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Jimenez. And it's been given away. Doué receives it in. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the man...
There's the whistle for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And we're underway again.
Nigeria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Doué tries to pass it through. Camavinga. And it's Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Robertson. Azar. He can run onto that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray.
Caicedo.
Alexander-Arnold.
And Caicedo.
And it's Azar. The message is clear. None shall pass. Floated through.
Caicedo.
Can he get on the end of this? He's cut it out. Nigeria still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And he welcomes it in. And that should get the job done. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Could be danger here. No, it's Doué. He's got away. And the shot! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. He's tried one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Guardiola.
Tries to clear.
Caicedo. Distributed tidily.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution.
Probing pass.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nigeria are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Clipped into space.
Now, and a chance! No mistake! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Goal scorer for Nigeria. After
And very
75
quickly,
minutes
the
is
substitute made
number
his mark.
15.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's gone for goal!
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Done delicately.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Nicely shaped ball.
No, he's just misjudged that one. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Mbappe.
It's a good ball out wide.
And he's intervened well there.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, that's neat.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Here shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Messi. Longley does really well to win the ball there.
Well read, nice interception. Caicedo.
Now it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Ward-Prowse. And that's that. Nigeria perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Nigeria
Hello,
really
everybody,
will be
and
deflated
please
by
join me
the
in
result,
wishing
not
a
just
happy
because
wedding
they
anniversary
lost,
for one
but
of
the
our
manner
fan
of
club
this
members.
defeat, Peter.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Fernandez. Oh, that's a... goes for a shot! Goal! And Nigeria are ahead. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And it's Caicedo.
And it's made its way to him.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it.
Fernandez.
Aimed beyond the defence. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Camavinga.
Now, can they get him away? He has found a way through. That's good play. Foot in. Can he get it through?
So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play. And here's Yamal.
Caicedo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Fernandez cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Alexander-Arnold. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that.
Alexander-Arnold. Some good work on the right flank here.
That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Over to the left. Rafinha. Great chance! Robertson. Bellingham makes the interception. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Osimhen, and this is Hazard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Robertson, Camavinga, now it's Hazard. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played out wide. Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Robertson. Caicedo. Stood up well to him there. Haaland! And that is wildly off target. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. Now it's Osimhen. Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And here's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold. Now there's a... And the shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Nigeria go into the lead. Caicedo. That has not gone well. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Pedri! It's a promising position. Bullish header! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Pedri. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. That's an excellent interception. Nigeria are looking to go forward now.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628
That pass isn't the best.
espectadores.
Van Dijk. This is Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. And the counter is on. Saka. And it's Messi. And here's Azar. Camavinga. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Nigeria perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi. And here's Osimhen. He is through here. Fernandes is onto this. Passing nice and neat. Pedri. And they can counter here. And he's managed to get free. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he
And the finish! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Big chance! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
Osimhen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pinches it off him. Spread it left. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Osimhen. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's Valverde. And he's in on goal. And here's Osimhen. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's no flag. Foden.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 19.
Into the last 5 minutes.
El dorsal 4.
That is good alertness.
El dorsal 15.
Bellingham.
Forlán.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Shoots! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Osimhen. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Son Heung-min. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a great pick out. He's one-on-one, surely! And the shot! And he hits the net! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. That was a given, it always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Two up, and that will be it. Nigeria pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position.
Takes a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
He's got away.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho
Going face-to-face with his great rival.
and the shot! Oh, taken with style.
Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Benfica are doing very... Gets his head on it!
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Nigeria already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Ferdinand. And it's Rijkaard. Zico. Figo. Nicely spread. Caicedo. Probing pass. Now that's well seen too. And it's Figo. Now it's Bale.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fernandes.
And the counter is on.
Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting chance!
Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass.
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Camavinga tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Shot at goal! In he goes again!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Lovely pass, but can he get...
Shoots! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He slipped.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Nigeria really could have done without this. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandes.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
And Robertson. It's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Azar.
Zico.
He's gone for goal!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. Big chance! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Decent chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And we hit half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Nigeria really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And he's managed to get free. Bale. Great ball, and he's in here.
And it's Zico.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a go. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. No, he's had a shot. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson. And Fernandes.
And it's Jimenez. And that's a throw-in. Ball's out once more.
And he shoots! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Zico clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Threads one in. He's through here. And he's onside. And the finish! It's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. There's no doubt it's a long...
Oh, terrible pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's through and all alone. It's Luis Suarez! No mistake. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Ronaldinho. He's Ronaldinho! That is delicious! A finish right from the top drawer!
Benfica after 65 minutes.
How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 18,
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
He's having a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real...
Luis Suarez. There's the shot! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many? And the shot! And he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Number 25, Caicedo. Coming on the field,
Robertson.
Number 9.
Nigeria will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shot could be on. It's Zico! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That'll be a throw-in. Camavinga. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but...
And the keeper's given it away. And it's Luis Suarez! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Robertson. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. Judge, surely! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Zico goes short. Now it's Zico. Goes for goal! Looking for the run.
Ronaldinho. Can he finish? They've done it!
And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Has been indicated.
That pass isn't the best.
Zico.
Benfica are looking to break at pace.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Camavinga might just make this.
Figo. Zico.
Camavinga. Fagioli. Fagioli goes steaming forward. That part.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Nigeria cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Quick reminder today,
Your
please
final
have your
thoughts,
entry
Jim?
tickets
Nigeria
at hand, and it's time
desperately
to announce
failing
today's
to
winning
impose
lottery
themselves
numbers.
on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So off we go then.
Finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side.
And the shot!
Loose ball now, and
And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored!
and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Nigeria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Akanji. Fernandez. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Oh, well played.
Nigeria are looking to go forward now. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nico Williams. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Good take.
Can he finish? It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, this is
Just the goalkeeper. Chance for a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their